Hello?
Hello.
Yes, I'm here. How
All right.
about the draw? Game 3.
Game 3. This is What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? I want to know yours.
I think the Oracle pick was godly,
Mhm.
first of all. And I like how they have the DP
Yeah.
in response to TA. And DP plus Oracle, very smart. I feel like both teams, they put a lot of thoughts into this draft from the very first band. And overall, I feel like Fnatic, they're very good in long team fights. And they
Agreed.
excel in long team fights, especially with the Oracle. So if Oracle can make clutch force primary save, I think they're gonna win a team fight. But Neon, they have the last pick Morphling as their insurance. But that also means that they are running a very greedy draft with the Morphling and TA, which
Yeah.
their early game is gonna be very slow, and Fnatic side very fast. So both teams have their pros and cons. I feel like the winning condition for both sides is very obvious here. For Fnatic, they want to stay longer in team fights and they will win. For Neon side, they want to drag the game for Morphling Sand King combo to come online. And then I think Morphling will be able to take over the game with that combo.
And I think that the Fnatic team have done a better job of drafting, because if you're looking at the last game, I think that like Raven is the style where you just want to be in the jungle, almost like, first 20 minutes of the game, and then just get as much farm, come out like, Super Saiyan mode, be like this godly, carry that nobody can really deal with. And I think Wraith King is kind of like that style, so I think it fits him better. I think that we'll see a better performance this game than he did last one, because it just kind of plays to what he wants to do. With that said, Neon Esports, I kind of dig what they were trying to do as well. They have a lot of team fight. Again, that Morphling last pick was actually pretty clutch. But we're going to, you kind of brought it up in the sense that, like, it is very greedy going up with the TA as well. So, but game 3, this is exactly what we expected, right?
100%. 100%. The thing about Raven is that it's obvious. His strength is very obvious. And when you have a very obvious strength, that is your weakness too. Because everyone knows that Raven is gonna farm 20 minutes. Alright, that's what he does the best. So what if you pick a hero that can have equal farm than him and then out carry him? Morphling is the hero. Like,
Right.
Morphling is definitely a hero. If you get equal farm with Freaking, Morphling is gonna carry. So maybe this is the style that Neon is going for in terms of countering Raven or Fnatic. Or maybe Raven is Fnatic.
You sound kind of like my mom, in the sense that you tell me my strengths and then you're like, yeah, but it's a weakness. And I'm like, what? Wait, what, mom? Like, you just kind of did that, and you're just kind of like, okay, no, but I totally understand what you're saying in that sense, just like I do understand my own mom. But it's kind of like one of those situations where, it could potentially kind of blow up in him, and he is kind of predictable in that sense. But I really like the drafts on both sides, which is kind of something that I don't normally say.
True. Yeah, that's true. Normally, you have a very obvious favorite on one side. Depends on how easy the team fight is. Ha, I know you. Yeah, but I agree with you. Both sides have their obvious pros and cons. And honestly, if you think about this to the late game, right, I honestly don't know who will have the upper hand here, because they're so similar. The Morphling Sand King just fills a lot of holes. Right. So mid lane, okay, this is your patch against Moon. This is the matchup that we all want to watch. I think a little bit favorable for DP, since his Cypher is going to help him a lot in zoning out your patch in the lane.
To be honest, I feel like this mid lane matchup dictates the entire game, right? Yeah. I feel like whoever comes out on top is just gonna, because you have the potential to just snowball. Like, both of these heroes, like Moon could be pushing towers, Yopaj on the other hand could be ganking and just doing a lot of damage and becoming that super ultra, core that no team really wants to face, especially against the TA. So the potential is there to snowball for both these guys.
Absolutely. And also the greatest thing about DP versus TA is that TA wants to jungle. So you want to punish TA by taking down his early tower when he's jungling. So you kind of force him to defend the lane or give up the lane. You gotta give up the mid tower. So in this case, it reminds me a lot of how OG used to counter the old Liquid with the Pokna against the TS. Because whenever he's gone, Pokna can just blast down the tower. Yeah. It's the same concept here from DP. And the stronger thing about DP is his mid game team fight is a lot stronger than the Pokna. So I like this DP pick a lot. And topping it up with the Oracle pick, that is just godly. That makes DP even better here in this game.
Yeah. No, the Oracle was just so good, and plus with like the Wraith King on top of that, just like it just has so much nice like synergy. And this is kind of why you're gonna see a bit of a difference in terms of like a tier 1 team versus a tier 2, because you have outs, right? And then you pick that Oracle 4th, but then you also have a nice 5th pick that just complements what they're trying to do. They're very well thought out and very structured in terms of how they want to approach this game, and I love that about this team.
Yeah, top lane. Oh, nicely done by Raven. He summons the skeleton to block the arrow. Wow.
Well, the guy, like, I mean, let's be honest. He understands the micro play. Here's the Siphon here. Moon just not actually facing Yopaj. He's just going for creeps. But now he's gonna look the turn, and they're both very low. And the salve up on Moon, so he should be fine. Doesn't be careful. That was very close to being canceled.
Yeah. Playing with fire, huh, Moon? He's a guy that likes to take risks. Normally, girls would like this kind of guys. Am I right?
You know, we're gonna have to see how Moon is doing in the in the field, so to speak. I don't know if he's dating anyone, but we're gonna have to find out if the girlfriend likes a risk-taking mid laner, so to speak.
I saw a meme early on that said the girl is saying like, I like guys that take risks, and then the guy's like, yeah, I buy GME stock at the highest. And then the girl instantly fall into him.
Nice.
That's a funny meme. Okay, that being said, quiet game. I think all the cores are doing quite well except for Puck. As you can see, Sand King definitely having a time of his life, 21 last hits, highest in the net worth in the CS chart. Another thing I want to talk about is you mentioned of the Wraith King, and potentially the biggest weakness of Neon is that they have the burst people down. Like I said, they don't want to take long fights. And there's one thing that can totally eliminate that is that Wraith King going for the Aghanim sector at the very late game.
Yeah.
If that happens, Oracle can always ensure to pop the Force Burning Valve. That would be such a big advantage for Fnatic. But that's like a very late game scenario. Unless Wraith King gets Aghanim from the Roshan.
I mean, do you foresee it going late game? Because I feel like, between like a DP and like a TA, the TA at one point will just kind of be able to do a decent amount of damage. I mean, assuming no huge amount. Oh, nice arrow, burrow strike combination. Raven taking a lot of damage. DJ's here to just kind of help save them, but they do need to be a little bit careful here. But do you see the game going that late?
I think so, honestly.
Okay.
Honestly, I think so. For both sides, they know that their timings are a little bit later. Maybe for Fnatic, they want to rush something fast. They want to amp out the tempo a little bit more than Neon, since they are. I think they are gonna respect the Sand King and Morphling combo. So, and they have the tools to amp out the tempo too, because their power pushing are quite good on the Wraith King, from the Wraith King and the DP. So, I feel like Fnatic, they are gonna be the one taking the move first. And for Neon side, they have, like we say, TA plus Morphling. What move can they make, really?
Yeah. I mean, do you want them to be farming? Do you want them to be pushing? Like, what is your playstyle with Neon? Like, what is your best case scenario?
I would like to see Yopaj going for Dagger first before the Deso on TA.
Okay.
So that they have this burst, they have really good burst potential on the Sand King plus TA when both of them have Dagger, but they have to really execute things well in the sense that they bring down the Oracle first in fight, and they don't just get everyone caught up by the multi-man Dream Coil into exorcism. So that's one thing they have to avoid.
So DJ's gonna, like, late game, pretty much, he just needs to stay alive. His positioning to be super important, just making sure that he does get that false promise off and just in the timely one. So Neon, I think, is just kind of cut, like, their targets marked, so to speak, on the Oracle here.
Oh, Japs did a very good efficiency play. He got the border from Moon, and then he refilled it, because Moon doesn't really want to leave the lane. Because if he does that, then he would just push in the lane. That would be really bad for him. So a bit of micro play coming out from Fnatic. But thing I worry is Japs is only level 2 now in 6 minutes, and he hasn't been able to do anything. In fact, everyone is just being passive here. Yeah. They're just playing to the hard timing now. So this is the game tree effect, right? Because all the teams, they want to play safe.
I mean, playing safe is one thing, but if we're looking at, like, play hard, he's farming well. Natsumi doing a decent job, that is. But it looks like Yopaj hasn't been having that snowball-y game that he really wanted. Is this a little bit of a concern?
I think it's fine. Honestly, they are just waiting for their timings now. Both sides are waiting for their timing. Sand King, the dagger is going to be very crucial. That's why he doesn't want to push his luck.
Oh, they have the sentry, and Playhard doesn't realize that. He's going to have to Fairy Fire, and he just gets blown up, not realizing the amount of damage they have, and that sentry was just giving it away, and he just kind of stood there.
He didn't expect the secondary sentry because he was playing to the left. He know that there's the sentry on the right, but that's just very well played coming out from DJ just to get the sentry. And now I do think Dust is a better counter to the Sand King. Or DJ with the recon mission here. He will scout the 3 stacks on the engine and then place down a very deep ops with the help of the smoke. So well played from DJ there.
Yeah, he did block it, so that's something to take note of. Raven, on the other hand, is level 6, no reincarnation though, but you don't usually level that, especially now. But Playhard, okay. It seems like Raven is kind of caught back up, or he's taking advantage of this, or he's taking the lead, so to speak. But, you know, against the Sand King, still not the greatest heroes to be matched up against, right?
Yeah, definitely. Mirana tried to pull there, but I don't know if he would realize that he missed the pull. Because sometimes it's hard to tell, like so many stacks already, it's very easy for you to miss. So maybe they couldn't tell the sentry is there, we'll see. But I'm just thinking, Fnatic, another move?
They haven't, but I don't know if they have vision. And they don't, actually. And there's, Playhard is fine, just hiding under the tower. And he's going to stay in his Sandstorm. And the Skeletons are doing some work on this top T1. And here comes the Exorcism. Stomp is actually going to connect, but John Well does get blown up by the Spirit Birds. And Raven, though, getting a little low. He does need to be careful. Oh, now he's got Reincarnation. TPs are coming. They're looking to go. And Playhard gets Wraithfire Blast, and he does go down in the end. Yopaj is here, but he's just got Refracted Shield, and he's looking to run. Skem just tried to throw out the arrow/sperm thing, whatever that thing is. And he does miss, though.
Oh, here's come jabs. He's gonna cut off Yopaj. No,
not able to catch him. He's looking to fight this. Yopaj just turns and he does die in the end. He's not able to kill him. And wow, jabs with just just surviving there.
What a good team motion coming up from Fnatic, playing around the stacks. They know that there's a huge stack there, so they want to find some way to punish it. If they cannot stop Neon from getting the stacks, maybe they can get some early kills just to kind of compensate the potential network change there. So very well done coming out from Fnatic. That was a 5-man move, or maybe just a 4-man because Masaros wasn't there. But yeah, good punishment.
Jabs here just trying to drag him out, but he's only level 4. A little bit worrying right now, especially since it's going to be about 10 minutes here. Yopaj, though, on the other hand, the bottom of the cores. That is definitely not where you want to be as a TA.
3k net worth in 9 minutes. Normally, a good TA would double that net worth up, but because of how greedy they are, Yopaj he feels like he has the responsibility to do something on the map. That's why he didn't have anything, but he still TP to the top side because he feels the urgency. And this is something that you don't want to play TA with. He needs to quickly just get this stack that Scam has gotten for him.
Yeah.
That's very necessary for him.
Hasn't been able to do it. I mean, he doesn't have Desolator. It looks like he's going to go Blink first. He's going to definitely struggle trying to take down those Asians. He might actually need some help. But, again, 4-0 at this point. Fnatic right now have kind of controlled him in a way, but those stacks there will definitely accelerate his farm.
Raven doing Raven thing now. Like you said, you want Raven to not involve in any fight at 20 minutes. But the good thing is, Raven has already involved in what? Like 2 kills? So that's what Raven at his best is like, okay guy, I'm out now.
And they see it. The stack has now been taken, though, and it looks like John Well is going to be left alone. He was just trying to get the Ancient. He realized he was dead, and Jabs will secure that kill.
Yeah, recovery has been done. Masaros.
They do have it. The Dream Coil is going to be committed. They do know that he's there, but I don't think they have vision. The Exorcism has been used. Playhard is going to use the Epicenter. He gets the Bro Strike right onto Moon, and can he do this? No, the False Promise is on point. DJ is heads up play, and it looks like they're going to turn this into a T1. Mid Glyph will slow that down, but with Exorcism still going, I don't know if they can stop this.
This is the ability for Fnatic to force early team fights now. This is something that Yopaj, like TA cannot invite the fight, nor the Morphling. So Fnatic know that once they start grouping up together, it's gonna be 3 versus 5 at most.
And Yopaj is going to go blink first. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, like I said, he needs to be the one leading Sanking and Mirana to do stuff on the map. Jabs, he got level 6.
Ooh, they do have the stop. Combos it with the arrow. That's the easiest arrow of Skem's life there. Johnwell just looking to go for body blocks and lets him get it. And Yopaj actually miscalculated, didn't get the kill, and lets Skem steal it under him.
Very unfortunate for Yopaj there. But yeah, this dagger is very important for them to make a momentum change now. But that's gonna be the big double-edged sword, because what if your TA blinks in and die?
Yeah.
That's gonna be even worse than what he is right now. So that's definitely a very big move to make. So Neon, the biggest challenge is that they have to ensure that the kills that they get from the dagger on TA is gonna better be worth it.
And Sand King is also is going to be getting a blink first as well. So it looks like they're going to go for a whole bunch of initiations. You know, let the Morphling hopefully jump into the fight at some point. But he's got Yasha now. He wants to get Manta next into Ags. Not going to go with that shotgun build, especially with all of those tanky style of heroes from Fnatic. I think that is the right call.
Yeah, seems like it. Manta style is very important too in terms of dispelling all the silences, and also the potential spirit wrestle. Yeah, I think all he needs to do is to stay alive right now on Natsumi, so that he can keep his presence on the map.
All right, they know that Moonlight has been committed. Natsumi's just staying up front, really not that scared. But Fnatic are not going to go for this as they're looking to back off here. Wait out for the Moonlights. Oh, they found Johnwell. He's been cogged in. He's trying to get out of this, and he actually can't kill any of the cogs. And it looks like they're going to turn this into the T1 top finally. I think this is the third attempt by Fnatic here.
Sanking finally got his Blink Dagger, so this is the timing that they are waiting for. The double dagger timing from Sanking and TA. And also, like, Fnatic has the best way to force a fight with the Clockwerk as well. Like, if Neon hesitates around the tower that Fnatic wants to push, Jabs will just go in, and then the fight will explode. And these are those kind of fights that Neon doesn't really want to take. So Neon right now, they have to be decisive whether or not they want to defend the tower. Because if you lingers around, you're gonna get punished by the Clockwerk.
Okay. All right, and oh, they found Jabs, Bro Strike, Sandstorm, and the Stomp on top of this. And Mazaros is all here, the nice little false promise, but it's used on Jabs. Play hard does go down, the nice little Dream Coil. He had no chance. Scam leaps away for now. Mazaros gets to the high ground. He's going to use the bottle. A hook shot is going to be a little off the mark. Johnwell just trying to go back and forth, bait him out. Yopaj is now here, trying to one-shot DJ. Not enough damage yet. Exorcism has been committed. He looks like he's going to turn, and the arrow is going to be off the mark. And let's see if Moon can do any sort of tower damage with that.
That's a very, very ballsy blink. That was a very ballsy attempt from Yopaj. It's like, even though I know I cannot kill you, but F off, man. I'm gonna try, and I'm gonna get away. Yeah, just putting down, asserting dominance there, even though he doesn't really have the dominance.
Yeah, he's trying to be aggressive, like trying to do what he can, but you got to be a little bit careful in that sense. But okay, Raven, on the other hand, is going to be going Radiance, which is, I think, a nice little pick up here. Burrow Strike, they found Moon. They've got the Dust as well, and he's been stunned. He's got really no chance to get out. Oh, this self-fuels keeps him alive for now. DJ, though, does go down. No false promise. Moon is so low, trying to out-heal this. He gets Burrow Struck again. Play Hard is just on the trail, and it looks like Moonlight is now going to be used, but it doesn't really matter. Mazaros is trying to do the okey doke with the juke. He actually didn't go. Dream Coils just to keep himself alive. The Spirit is on the hunt, and this is a scary moment for Mazaros, especially since a ghost is chasing after you. But nonetheless, Mazaros is still on the run. Yopaj has been moonlit, and I think he gets away here, Mazaros, that is.
Nevertheless, that was the fight that Neon was looking for. They finally got DP, and that was utilizing the fact that Oracle doesn't have the ultimate up yet. Good little fight there. Unfortunately, it didn't turn into anything though. Oh, they got the mid tier 1 tower, so yeah, that's a very good breath of fresh air to breathe for them.
Yeah,
they have to look for more though, and then Natsumi, his mental style is gonna be up in another 300 gold.
He's almost got it. It's 9-4 and only a small 2K net worth lead going the way of Fnatic here. So it's not like Neon is out of this game by any means. But okay, that said, Yopaj, what is the itemization that you want? Desolators, I think is on the way, but what do you go after this?
You need BKB.
Okay.
He is gonna need BKB to break the coil, to just get off the disarm as well from the Oracle. A lot of things BKB can dispel each game. And I want to say it's pretty impressive how Yopaj caught up. He was like bottom of the core, like you say, at one point, and right now he's already top of his team. So pretty impressive comeback. Moon is trying to force things now. They know that Neon, they are hitting their timings yet. So very soon. So they are trying to just force some issues before the timing eventually hits.
Yeah.
Weird smoke coming out from Fnatic, from Neon, but they also know that from Fnatic. Sorry, I think they're anticipating this Roshan move coming out from Neon.
They're making their way over, and it looks like they've kind of scared them away, at least for now. They've used the smoke on the high ground, so it might be a little bit of a fake back. But with Raven there, I think they need to respect that. And they do have some traps in terms of vision and all that around Roshan.
Especially Yopaj, he's respecting the fact that the Radiance is on Wraith King, so it's very hard for him to play around the reflection. This really depends on who has the better initiation now. Like this standoff, it's not gonna end it out.
Oh, the bro strike. It looks like to turn this one up. The nice little arrow moon just gets blown up. Doesn't even have a chance. He gets destroyed there. Dream Coil is going to be committed though, but Mazaros is going to be left for dead as well. It's a 2 for nothing, and then I think this is a time where Neon, you can maybe go for Roche here.
The Moonlight Shadow usage, man, to get the D as surprise attempt on the moon. A DJ did not see that coming at all, so he was a little bit far away. If he had an Ether Lens, everything would change. Dayhard, he's just zoning Jeps out now, just blocking the path for him to hook shot in. But he's gonna get it.
He was about to, but now instead of doing it, he gets burrow struck and arrowed, and he just goes down for free. They've picked up Aegis. Yopaj has got that one. And this is a really back and forth game between these heavy hitters.
Quite a roller coaster ride for Neon, because like they were once 4K behind, I think, and they were able to cut to 1, and then they got the Aegis on themselves too. Most importantly, Yopaj have the Aegis, so he's gonna be able to just jump in fearlessly to get to the Oracle and stuff, and that's gonna buy him a lot of time to farm to the next big item, BKB, which I assume to be BKB.
Yeah, I think he's got a cuter up now. He's just picking up his Quicksilver Amulet, though. What do you think about these? We don't talk too much about neutral items, but what do you think about some of the latest ones, especially this one, the Quicksilver?
Oh, very good in any range hero, I would say. Like OD, Puck, TA especially. Just allows you to farm faster, hit faster, and also the movement speed is very underrated too. It just makes you very fast as a hero. Yeah.
It doesn't make me good at Dota, though. I've tried.
Unfortunately, you're a support hero, so normally don't get the luxury to enjoy the movement speed or attack speed from this Quicksilver Amulet.
Yeah, people will just start pinging me, be like, "Support, give me that item."
Yeah, you don't give it, I'm gonna see you on Overwatch griefing.
All right, so back and forth, pretty much a coin flip at this point. Play hard, just trying to push out the waves. Oh, they've used Dream Coil as well. They've got Play hard right exactly where they want him. He was not getting away, and they did have vision. And so, Play hard has got to be a little bit safer in the sense that, invisibility doesn't mean invincibility.
That's very true. Yeah. Okay, Sun King, he probably want to get something that can debuff from that. He has the use, but instantly get cancelled by Fortune's End. Yopaj once again using the Moonlight Shadow, but they don't have Sun King. They don't have the initiation. Yeah. This is gonna be risky. 4 versus 5. Do they still want to do it?
It is. Oh, they did a nice little scan, so they do know that they're nearby. But it looks like Neon don't want any part of this, as they look to just TP away. Plus. The fact that Natsumi wasn't even close, this is definitely not a fight you want to take.
Natsumi, he's farming as fast as he can to the Academy's timing. I think it should be around 23 to 24 minutes if he doesn't die. So this is gonna be a farming Aegis, it seems, from Neon. because they need their next big item to come online before the next with the BKB and Aghanims and stuff. So with these Aegis, they can actually, just scare off Fnatic from taking any potential fight and buy time for those items timings. I think they are going to be much stronger when those timing are up.
But even with Aegis, don't you think that Neon should be kind of just sticking S5 and just like maybe even taking the bottom T1, just kind of, taking advantage of the fact that you do have Aegis?
I think that's okay because they know that they are stronger with resources. So this is the one exception that you don't really have to just take objective on the map because you are already farming enough with the current map control. So all you have to do is just farm safely, I would say.
Okay.
Sanking dropping is okay. As long as Morphling at TA doesn't die, they're all good. And looking at Nasumi, he's only 800 gold away, 700 gold away now from the Aghanims. They are feeling very good with their position, even though they're AFKing.
But you're still not outpacing Raven, right? Raven is still just managing to just outfarm everybody so far. He's got Radiance that we talked about, SNY already, and now he's going to be looking to get Blink. Mano y mano, these position ones, who do you give the edge to?
Definitely Morphling.
Okay.
Yeah, Morphling just have a lot more ways to play around Wraith King. And Wraith King, for him to target down Morphling, he would have to first have a lot of help coming from his teammate. And then another thing, you need to make sure that Morph is either his vassal or you control him before he start morphing. So a lot of requirements have to be met for Fnatic to kill Nasumi here. And for Neon side, they know that Wraith King is not the biggest threat now. They know that the threat is really Moon on that Prophet because once SSM is up, it's going to be hard for them to take team fight. So they know that with the Aghanims up on Wraith King, on the Morphling, they can burst down Moon easily. And also the Oracle.
Ooh, the stomp does actually connect onto Raven, so you got something, but I don't think you want to go for this. But okay, one thing that worries me about Fnatic is the fact that like Raven is pretty much all their damage, right? Everybody else's control, to tanking, sustainability, all of those other boxes, so to speak. But if Raven goes down, they're going to have a hard time killing anybody from Neon.
Yeah, you are very correct. And also, what if you just kite Raven and kill everyone else? Because of how slow Raven is outputting his damage right now.
Yeah.
Like they have at least two ways to deal with this team fight now.
Oh, but this
gonna
wrap
get DJ
around,
first.
they found DJ. That's the one they wanted, and they blow him up. And I don't know if Fnatic can take this one. Raven is looking to just go. He gets the Ray Fire Blast, but Yopaj with a nice quick fingers. He blinks away for now. They've gotten the stun on Moon, and they're just gonna kind of back in. Our strike is a little off the mark, a little short. Natsumi turned into he missed this as well. And if you can do it, I can do it worse. And Natsumi is looking to turn this around. He's looking to fight this. The Dream Coil is there, but Natsumi goes down. No buyback for him, and that's a pretty big one. DJ's gonna buy back for this one. Johnwell's looking to just fight this, just trying to get out of the cog. Skem goes down as well. Johnwell turns the wrong way. It doesn't really matter, just trying to create a little bit of space for Yopaj, but that was a disaster for Neon.
That was what did I just see? The Sand King combo that Neon has been waiting for the whole game, and then they missed both
They
stuns.
both missed.
Yeah, and then at one point I was very curious because the initiation worked perfectly for them. The wrap around, they got DJ first, the biggest target, and then they controlled DP with Vassal, and DP just stood there for 5 seconds because he got stunned by Echo Storm, and no one touched him at all.
Yeah.
He was just stood there, and then no one touched him. That target selection coming out from Neon was very weird there. I couldn't believe that they just let DP lift.
It's like they were all over the place. They were like attacking different heroes. They were just kind of not focused. I feel like, this comes back to the whole communication and shot calling is like, DJ needs to die first. Great. But who's next on the target list?
Definitely that Prophet. All you need to do is remove DP, remove Oracle, and then you have everything to remove the DP. Like Raven is probably the one guy that you don't want to touch right now. Because you dumping more spells on Raven means that lesser spells will be on the supports. And that's what supports want to see on Fnatic side.
Yeah. Agreed. And it looks like they've used another smoke. Neon just trying to throw everything, caution to the wind, so to speak. And they're trying to force the issue, trying to get something out of this. But, I mean, Yopaj with DD, like, what else do you need to take on a team fight at this point?
They just need better vision now. They saw the Clockwerk and the Wraith King, but they know that those are not the targets that they want. They want the DP and the Oracle. they did not see them. That's why they called it off. They abort the mission, which I think is the right call. Because next Roshan is gonna come up very soon. It's about, you know, how long is the next Roshan? May spawn in right now, so we're gonna see a timer. You spawn in 10 seconds. Such an early Roshan.
The timing on that one. And it looks like, you know, Fnatic are just kind of making their way into Roshan. They're going to have vision of this and control this area of the map. Very worrying, especially since Neon is spread all throughout. Natsumi, on the other hand, has been caught out. Dreamcoil has been committed, and he's trying to TP out of this. I don't think that they don't have a stun nearby. And everybody's here throwing out dust, and this is like one of those clown cars coming in because Natsumi is completely out of here.
Yeah, I think Jabs didn't have a clear route or vision on where the Morphling is. If he gets that, that would instantly turn into Roshan, and that's probably, you know, another step forward, closing the game. Yeah. Very fortunate get out from Natsumi there. Now they know that the Roshan is up since they have the vision with the trap, but can they make the map maneuver quick enough for them to get into the Roshan pit though? That's the biggest challenge for Neon, because all the lanes are getting pushed in right now from Fnatic side. So Fnatic, as you can see, their position for the Roshan is much better than Neon.
And if we're looking at vision alone, I mean, it seems like both teams are not able to get any sort of decent wards, but you have the advantage of, you know, this is the TA traps versus Jab's flare, and you know, it's all about vision in this game, and getting some sort of decent wards has not really been, you know, in play at all throughout this game.
But both teams have the vision advantage, like you say, so we are gonna see a long Roshan standoff here until one team have the courage to make a move here. I think it's gonna be Neon, since they have the better jump. They just have to hit the stuns this time.
Yeah. So yeah, whose fault was it? Was it Playhard's or was it Natsumi?
Don't like to put blame on any heroes or any players right now, but I do feel like both of them, it's not very tough to hit the stuns on the Wraith game, especially when you have such a good range on Morphling. Okay. So, and I do think that the target selection is the priority that I have to make instead of stunning people, you know, because for them, stunning people is not an issue at all. They just have to pick the right target and go in at the right time.
Yeah. They're kind of all over the place right now. So, I mean, it would have helped, you know, if you get the stun off on one guy, it makes it be like very easy for be like, okay, now we just hit whoever we stunned, right? And then it just kind of helps that. But when you have two heroes that missed, it's kind of like, now what do we do? What's going on? And then everyone's all over the place. So they kind of botched that team fight because of that.
I feel like Natsumi was very confused there when Playhard missed the initial stun, and he was like, shit, do I go in or what? And then he went in, but his team was not prepared to counter that, to follow up to the play. So yeah, I think maybe, you know, team fight coordination, they can improve a little bit as well. They just need one guy they just need to listen to one guy now, because sometimes communication wise, you have a lot of voices. Yeah. And that would be really bad in this kind of intensive game. Normally you just want to listen to the core, and one guy needs to set up to be the voice to lead the team.
Oh, the smoke, but it goes right into the moonlight, and they don't have any vision. Raven actually blinks to the high ground, throws out a skeleton army, and he finds nothing but a rune there. He thought there was going to be somebody, but a nice call in terms of the moonlight, realizing that Fnatic were going to make their way to the top area.
Yeah, Scam. Very good. One step ahead of Fnatic. He also stole 2 runes. So like Neon said, they actually got 3 runes. So turns out to be a better maneuver for them. But Fnatic, they're still holding the Roshan advantage here, because their heroes are just so good in the Roshan pit. Wraith King, Dead Prophet, Clockwerk, Puck. They like to play in this small area.
But even though they do have the superior Roshan lineup, as you said, is it like they haven't gone for it? I mean, they could have committed Exorcism for it at this point. But do you do that? Is that too risky? And is that why Fnatic hasn't done that?
Perhaps, yeah. I think that's a big consideration for them to be thinking about that.
Okay. So you're looking for like a pick-off before you go for Roche, is that what you're saying?
Definitely, yeah, definitely. Okay. Unless you see someone showing on the other side of the map. Like right now, they saw there's no Sanking on the top, there's no Mirana at bottom side, but they don't have enough damage to bring the Roshan down quickly. But they will have the advantage to go on the high ground though, to control the part of the map. So they're playing towards that. Elder Titan, he's gonna die. He's gonna die first.
Out. Yeah, he's got no chance. John Noel has just been silenced, you know, and a couple of just right clicks siphoning his life, and Mazaros will secure that one. But Mazaros has picked up an Aghanims that we haven't, you know, talked too much about that. Obviously very strong, especially in the teamfight area.
Oh, definitely. The thing about Elder Titan is he's so under-leveled, so his respawn time is only 35 seconds, sorry. So I don't know if give enough window for Fnatic to finish the rush, but seems like they want to take it. If not now, then when, right?
I mean, they're at a great spot. I mean, it looks like they're going to smoke here. They're going to just take a little chip damage in the top T2 at least, but that arrow is going to scout it out, kills a skeleton at least, but Roshan is about halfway there, and they actually haven't even committed Exorcism, so this is looking to be a win for Fnatic.
Unless they want to go in now, okay.
Oh, they found jabs. That's a good start. Cog's in. He's going to just look to fight this one. Mazaros is looking to just go. He phases in. Natsumi's just trying to fight this. Yopaj has committed his BKB. He's looking to fight, but without Refraction Shield, he goes down. Moon gets that kill, 78 seconds. Buyback coming in from jabs. He's back in the fight, and they go right back into Roche with Exorcism on. Might as well take this one down.
The power of the Aghanims coil. Like literally, you coil on TA, there's nowhere he can go. You instantly die to Radiance, you instantly die to Exorcism. So the best play for Neon right now is to save buyback really against the coil, the Aghanims coil. Because once you're coil, you're dead for sure.
Yeah.
Unless you can BKB and then kill them, which is very unlikely for now, knowing that perfect Shivas plus Heaven's Halberd plus the incoming Heart of Tarask. He's very well protected from the TA.
I feel like right now Neon are on the back foot. I mean, 7K net worth lead. This is starting to get a little bit insurmountable. Well, not insurmountable, but definitely difficult for Neon Esports to kind of come back into this game. But you know, going into these team fights, not the easiest things to do. But what exactly is Neon doing wrong?
They just haven't been picking the best team fight for themselves because. They need to be the one initiating first. They need to be the one bursting out here first. As we analyze at the very beginning of the draft, they need to do that. Their biggest strength and once again their biggest weakness. And if Fnatic, if they are able to remove that possibility from them getting burst out, they will have so much advantage going to this team fight against Neon, which is what that is really giving them an advantage. Because Oracle, his positioning has been very good ever since the one fight, and he also saving buyback too. So overall, once Fnatic control vision and they have the better positioning on their supports, they'll have a much better fight. So it's really about who can have the better map control here for now.
Okay, and then also we talked about Morphling versus the Wraith King, and you like the Morphling, but what is that item that he gets where you're like, okay, now he's, you know, super scary, we got to deal with this guy? Like, what is that item?
Maybe the E-Blade.
Okay.
Because right now he's doing a ton of physical damage, but he doesn't have the E-Blade that can really burst him out quickly. So yeah, I think that's the item. That's the item that's gonna require to kill the Oracle quickly. Not until Oracle gets an Eon Disc though, but that's quite far away.
Yeah. Smoke and Moonlight has been committed. They found Mazaros, given no chance there. He does go down. No buyback, of course, but again, you know, Neon, while they do get the gank, all of the lanes are in a bad spot for them. They can't really push anything, get anything out of this.
The prize is mine.
It's gonna continue to be a defense from Neon. They have to wait for this Aegis to run out on Raven. Otherwise, like, there's no way Raven will die 3 times in a row. And especially with Oracle, that's basically 4 lives. So this is the cheeky part about, like, I know you like this, the Wraith King into the Oracle, and this is the cheesy thing about it. You have 4 lives, and then when you have Wraith King on the Aghanims, that's gonna be like what, 10 versus 5?
Yeah, that's gonna be insane right now, and it looks like he's gonna go Abyssal first, as opposed to, you know, the Aghanims, but like, hang on, I'm trying to see. Okay, so the Abyssal in for the Aegis, yeah, he definitely has room for it. But what do you replace, I guess, if you're gonna go for the Aghanims? Just their phase boots? Just kind of shift it out?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Or you can hope for the hope to get it from the next Roshan. I think this game is gonna get a little bit longer if nothing happens here.
Oh, the blink forward, Raven, but he just focuses right on the tower. Glyph is going to be used. Playhard's got his Sandstorm, so it's doing a little bit of chip damage, but Moon has actually used his Exorcism. That should do a little bit of work. They're trying to fortify and do what they can. The arrow is going to be a little off the mark, and he's going to miss there, and the T3 goes down, and I think they're going to disengage here. Is that the smart? Oh, as I say that, Raven goes right in, goes the Fire Blast, but the self-Yules keeps him alive, and they focus on these Raxes, but no creeps. You have backdoor protection, but Raven is starting to do a little bit of chip damage. He is doing some damage, that is. Arrow misses again, and Raven is now going to back off with no Exorcism. This is probably a good time to run.
Yeah, Raven is like, oh, what? How realistic we are gonna back? No, I'm gonna jump right back in. But the thing is, good thing is in Neon, all of their heroes have buyback, as you can see on the list right now. Literally everyone have buyback, so it's like man, this is like 10 versus 13 or maybe 14. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. This high ground defense really depends on, like, Fnatic. They are the one on pressure here because going high ground is always a bit risky, especially when you don't have exorcism. So Nasumi.
Oh, the hook shot, they found him, and Scam is actually so low. I don't know if he's gonna tick away. Raven's trying to look for Playhard, can't find him. Scam is back in the fountain. The nice little stomp onto 2. That's gonna stop both of those cores, slow things down a little bit, and Playhard again, just the sandstorm and everything, just stopping most of it, and they actually haven't taken a single Rax yet.
Nasumi turning into the Sand King. They want to make a move. Spoke up.
They're going to go for the flank. They're going to try to go around, get Yopaj up. He's got the Refraction Shield. The Moonlight is going to be used. The blink forward, play hard. It goes to the high ground. Doesn't find anything, though. He gets to the low ground, finds Mazaros, and the secondary one. They both connect on this one. They blow up Mazaros very quickly. That's the first one, and that's a good start. But the Exorcism has been used. Jabs is on the retreat. Natsumi's going to pop his BKB. Raven goes back to the high ground. DJ's safe as well, but Moon just kind of letting the birds do a little bit of damage. They found the silence, and they found Natsumi, but he gets away. The Bro Strike as well. DJ, they're looking for him. They know that they can't really go for this full team fight without killing DJ first, and they are protecting him. I wish I had cores that protected me like this.
I will, Oleg.
No, you won't. No, you won't. You'll let me die, and you'll be like, oh, that guy's feeding, and you'll report me, and I'll see my own game in an Overwatch game.
Oh, this game is very familiar. This player is very familiar to isn't this me?
Oh, the Bro Strike, a little off the mark, but they found Moon. Moon was just trying to pick up the rune. He's going to be silenced. He's going to back off. DJ's doing a little bit of work. The silence is going to be on point, though. And Raven is here. The Yules just stop and play hard. And they should be fine. But with 2 heroes down, Fnatic need to play a little safe here.
That fight was very well constructed by Neon there. They know his TP is a little bit too fat for them to bring down. He also has an Elven Tunic and a cheese too. So they are just ignoring Wraith King and DP in the entire fight, and they go right to the safe and the control of Fnatic. And Puck, definitely the biggest target here, except besides the Oracle. Maybe he is even the biggest target because removing Puck means that your TA gets to play Dota.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he get caught and he will just die. So removing Puck first is very crucial, so that it will activate the TA. And yeah, they play very well, but is that enough though? They still have to do a lot more than that.
All right, Jabs had flared him out. He should know that he's there. He's going to go for the hook shot. He's going to go in for this, and Raven is there as well, and nice little play, and they do get play hard. They committed the Dream Coil, though, and it looks like that's pretty much it. The TP going in for Raven, just going back, and all play hard wanted to do was just split push.
Literally, whoever get coil will just die. There's no save from the coil for now, unless someone gets the Wind Waker. Let me see. No one is queuing out the Wind Waker. Yes, I think the only one that can do that is Sand King, since he has a use already. But maybe that would be too much of a luxury item for him, because that's quite expensive.
How much is it, by the way? I don't even remember.
It's the use plus Mystic stuff.
Okay.
Plus the recipe, so it would be 7,000 in total.
Oh my gosh.
So that would be like another 4K after the use.
Yeah. He's got a while before he gets that. I don't think that's going to happen. Now, mind you, Moon does have Exorcism. If they want to go, they can look to chip. They're just going to take over the map is all, just even killing Yopaj's courier. Raven just going to the ends of the earth just to make sure that that Amazon delivery does not get delivered.
That's a very big item to remove. Nullifier is going to be so good for him to remove heroes quickly. Scotty gonna be the next item for Morphling, so not like the EB that we talked about. So perhaps he knows that it's gonna be hard for him to press the down. So like he go for the items that can help him take the long fights, and also very good against the Death Prophet, of course, to remove to reduce the heal. But that also means that Morphling he bought out now, he doesn't have buyback.
Like, even if Mazaras and DJ, both of them, like, if it was up against the E-Blade, yeah, you can blow them up. But if they just get Aeon Disc, they're fine. So I think long term, I think this is the right play by Natsumi. So a good heads-up play, just making sure that they have the sustain and some way to deal with this Fnatic lineup that just wants to take these really long, drawn-out fights.
Okay, now Natsumi he morphed into the Elder Titan. That's interesting because you have the free BKB after you receive the spirit. So
Yes.
maybe that would be the surprise play coming out from Neon. Double like multiple BKB plus really high damage from the spirits.
I just thought he just wanted to morph as and become the ugliest hero in the game.
If you cannot be the best hero in the game, be the ugliest one. at least you're number one in something, right?
Yes, exactly. Silence here, and it's gonna back him off here, but the Moonlight has been used. The arrow is gonna be completely whiffing everything. Wow, that went through. And Raven standing on the side though, and Moon is just focusing. He's soloing Roche here, but with the illusions of scouting him out, I don't know if Neon can really take this. What do you do as Neon?
I don't know, man. Like when Fnatic is having such a good control on the map, and also look at the positioning of their supports, they're just so well prepared. And also Oracle has Ninja Gear, basically the best item for Oracle at this point. I think it's smart for Neon to not contest it because they know that they are not going to have their high ground advantage, which means that they won't be killing Masaro first. And yes, Raven, that's what I want to see. Aghanims being picked up by him from Roshan.
Wait,
So
has he used it? He hasn't used it yet. Wait, did he pick it up?
He picked it up already. It's already instilled.
Oh, is my game bugged? Oh no, okay. Interesting. Like I'm not. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Interesting enough. I'm looking for the circle thing. You know, the buff again, like old school Dota, but
Old school one. Yeah.
you know.
So this is gonna be, if everyone on Neon side has buyback, it's gonna be 10 versus 13, something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, holy shit.
It's gonna be pretty crazy. That one big team fight is gonna be pretty massive. But okay, you talked about Neon just being the better late game, lineup. But we're seeing this. It's 44 minutes. When does Neon turn this around? When did they become that late game hero?
I don't know, man. I guess I'm wrong. It doesn't seem like they are
Sorry,
the better
so what
late
did you
game
say?
hero
Sorry?
now. I think just Wraith King Aghanims is gonna be really game changing here.
Oh, okay. No, I just wanted to hear you say that you were wrong. I wanted to. Oh, but Mazaras he's gonna look to go. They got a nice little stomp here. They got the Yules up on Raven, just controlling him. They go right back into high ground. They should be fine for now, but I mean, they do have pretty decent defense, so they just need to play this safe here as they defend the high ground.
Yeah, the Eon Disc is really saving lives here. Oracle is gonna need the Eon Disc too, but he go for the dagger and Shadow Blade combo. So DJ will have a lot of ways to just remain hidden in the team fight. I like this a lot. Instead of going for the Eon Disc, he go for the in-V kind of style.
Yeah.
If you look at a lower tier team and lower tier game and you see Oracle buying Shadow Blade, he might actually get reported.
I mean, he's got ninja gear as well. This is definitely not a normal Oracle that you see. And to be honest, I'm wondering if maybe Glimmer Force, Aeon Disc of that style, would be better. But, I mean, DJ seems to be onto something, and he's just going to use his own quick reflexes to get on out of here.
Especially, he has no Eon Disc, so... Oh my god, especially when Raven goes in like
Raven's
that.
going right in. They got the nice little hookshot play hard. He gets forced away, though. He's going to be fine. Natsumi's looking to turn this up. He's got BKB. He focuses right onto jabs. The Earth Splitter does a decent amount of work right now. And Natsumi's trying to turn this up. Raven's getting a little bit low. Does need to be careful here. And Moon is going to be just sticking around. He does have his exorcism. He does get stunned here. Raven is looking to go down. He's so low. He does go down. At least for now, that's the first life. Moon, he comes back. And it looks like he's going to fight the nice little epicenter into 3 right there. And and he's a nice little burrow strike as well. Natsumi turns into Sand King as well. He's doing a little work, and he controls him up, and this is the power that we talked about of their high ground. They've got him in Raven. I mean, yes, he's got the Aghanims, but can he do anything else? They're back now, but they've got what they wanted in the sense they got the T3, but nobody from Neon has died yet, and it looks like they're trying to commit, and they turn this around. They thought they were on the run, but it was a fake back. Nice little hook shot into the catapult, but he pushes them back. Jabs gets that one, and it's going to be a buyback coming in from a DJ here, and they're going to look to continue to go high ground, but no Moon. Are they okay?
Okay, Raven. Raven is super strong right now.
He is
Buyback
strong,
brings
but
PR.
not 4 versus 1 strong. Raven goes down again. That's going to be the other one. Masaros is trying to keep him alive. Raven gets back up. He's going to look to
Nice
go,
play.
and nice stream coil, slowing them down, making sure that they can't get him, and Raven backs off.
Oh, nice play by Masaros, just silencing the Sand King to prevent the secondary Burrow Strike and then Dream Coil to stop them from chasing. That was beautiful by Masaros, and yeah, the crazy high ground defense coming out from Neon, that's the power of their draft, but they have to play to perfection just to bring down that Prophet. Still very, very, very risky. Now that Wraith King has the DD room plus the Swift Blink, he can actually delete hero. And from Neon side, they don't have to save like Fnatic does. So they have to be really careful here. They rely on buyback to win now. So the buyback on status on Neon right now, Morphling doesn't have buy, Sand King does not have, Mirana neither. So definitely Fnatic, they are on the upper hand here.
Yeah. And look at Raven. He's got Swift Blink and he's got Abyssal Blade. So this dude has mobility, he has a ton of damage, and he has a DD rune just on top of that. So you got to watch out for Raven. This is, again, the unkillable monster. This is perfect for Raven's playstyle.
3-0 and 8 so far. This is what you can get for him, you know? You give Raven a hero that is hard to die, he's gonna give you 0 death. What if you give him a hero that has 2 life?
Well, I mean, he's technically died, but none of them counted, so to speak. I mean, 3-0-8.
That's a hack, right? That's a cheat.
Yeah.
That's cheating. Oh, Wraith King, he's gonna bot. He's just gonna buy out now. He's going for the Monkey King bar. I think he's gonna sell off his Facebook. Yeah, he's gonna sell off Facebook, get some Monkey King bar, and they want to end the game now. utilizing the fact that Neon, they don't have the 5 back. They don't. Not everyone have the buyback. So they are going to make a move here. Perhaps smoking up here.
This is, I mean, he's so mobile that it's really not going to play. So it's a little quick little pre-launch before you go into the fight, in the sense of like activating the DD, swapping out the MKB, then you blink in and go. But, I mean, simple task for Raven here, but it looks like they're going to try to go for this T3. This is pretty much the last bastion of hope, so to speak. And can Neon actually withstand this onslaught, so to speak, as they try to go high ground here and find some sort of hole? But look at these traps. If this was a Techies player, I would have reported him. Oh, they got the Yules.
Instantly just dispelling. He's just dispelling a DD. Good,
Nice. Good heads up play there. But they're just going to chip this one out. Spirit doing a little bit of zoning. Natsumi's illusion just doing some work.
Just in case.
Yeah. Moon gets forced away here. The Spirit is on the attack, so to speak. Moon is like the Minesweeper, at least dealing with those traps, making sure none of them are still alive. Moon gets slowed down by the Yules. Self-Yules.
Really,
And here we go.
interestingly, he didn't pop the Exorcism when he has the Arcane.
Yeah. And the Exorcism is now going to be committed. They're going to do a little chip damage, try to get at least megas. I mean, you got this one, the bottom racks, as well as the mid racks that you need to deal with. So they need to do this. Natsumi turned into Sand King, goes for the Burrow Strike. The arrow's going to be a little off the mark, but the Aeon Disc is there. Raven actually goes in. Nice 2-man stun by Playhard. He does get 2 here. And the Earth Splitter's on the back end of this, but Natsumi getting a little low. Does need to be careful. He turns this up. Can he actually outfight Raven? Yes, they get him for the first time, but that's just the first life. John Well gets forced back. He does go down. Buybacks are coming galore. Natsumi back.
Right.
Yopaj is back as well, and it looks like they're gonna go try to go in this fight. And Moon back with the buyback. I think they're gonna have to respect this, but I mean, with Playhard down for 90 seconds, do you continue? What do you do?
Oh, this is tough now. Because that Prophet also bought back, so he doesn't really want to go up now. Because there's still a chance for Neon to just YOLO push or GG push this if Moon die back. But I think I think what he want to do is just stay behind, let Raven do the job.
Yeah.
Let Raven does his job, and like they cannot kill Raven twice in a row. So just let Raven go, and Moon can just stay behind.
Yep. And they get the bottom racks, and they respect it, and they realize that they can't do anything. They can sacrifice at least the bottom racks for this. But play hard is, you know, again, 50 more seconds, which is going to feel like an eternity, especially since Raven here is a building killing machine. They're going to use Glyph to slow things down here, but this is a very difficult defense for Neon.
Yeah, without Sand King, Morphling is not as strong. Oh, Raven, does he want to still going? Really
Oh,
big
Natsumi, he's got his BKB. He has to fight this. Dream Code's going to be used as well, and Natsumi's in a bad spot. He's looking to fight this one. I don't know if he's going to be able to outduel Raven. It doesn't look like he's going to be able to do so. He 4-staffs away. Raven goes back in, and he kills Natsumi, and I think that is it. I mean, with no buyback, with Natsumi and Raven just deciding to go for the Raxes, you're going to get Megas here. I don't think that there's anything that Neon can do at this point.
Yeah, Natsumi, he got a little bit impatient. They should have just caught it. Just like, alright guys, we are gonna wait for Sand King. We have to deal with Mega Creeps. And now going for the risky, but basically this is game. Last try.
Last try, Earth Splitter, and they're going to focus on Moon, but Raven is doing some work. He goes straight for Yopaj, and it looks like Moon gets 4-staff away, and he is fine. He's so tanky. Yopaj now with no Refractant Shield. He's wide out in the open, caught out, forced the wrong way. He goes down. No buyback, that is, because I think it's a dieback there. John Will running for his life. Play hard is like, guys, you should have just waited for me, and there's the GG call. 52 minutes, 24-17. Fnatic completely took control of this game.
Wow, this is the kind of gameplay that we are waiting for, man. Holy shit. Like, we all knew that this is gonna go late, and yeah, Fnatic just taking control of every single fight, and Wraith King, and again, Raven, on this guy, he just never dies.
Yeah,
Never
You
dies.
give him the correct hero, he's gonna repay you, you know, with an absolute perfect game. And I just like the draft coming out from Fnatic. I think the Death Prophet plus Oracle respawn was just perfect for them, and then they complement it, like you say, with the Wraith King. Like top tier teams, they just know how to perfect the draft with the one pick.
Yeah.
And this is something that I always admire. And from Neon's side, I think the Morphling, like you say, is clutch, but perhaps not enough.
And that was kind of why I was like, when people were like, you know, the late game of Morphling, I still feel like Wraith King is still going to be stronger. Just having so many different lives, plus the way Fnatic had built their team around him, just keeping him alive, and you have all these different ways, like False Promise, you know, you got the Aghanims, you know, the Dream Coil, like all of these things just play to his strengths. I think that they're just really on point with their draft in this game.
Yeah, and with this win, Neon and Fnatic, they are going to go neck to neck. I don't know what's gonna happen if they both end up with the same score. It could be a tiebreaker, or it could be, you know, just using their head-to-head result to determine who's gonna go to the winner bracket. So either way, Fnatic, very crucial victory for them to even out the run. And for Neon side, unfortunately, they are gonna lose the ability to control the output, as I would say.
It's funny because Neon, these guys haven't lost in quite some time, right? So seeing them lose here, I feel like this is a game that will help them in the long term, right? They're going to learn from this and then understand how they deal this. I think, you know, Fnatic really showed up and then brought up the level, and I think Neon Esports, you know, this is only going to make them stronger in the end.
Definitely. This is like the wake-up call for them. Then they should know that, all right, we are not undefeatable, and there's still a lot of things for us to work on. So, that being said, they still practically secured one slot for the major. It just depends on, you know, how far you go. So either way, I think still a lot of room for Neon Esports to improve, and it's not a loss that they should feel very bad off.
What a great game, though. Great series. We went the distance. This is exactly what we wanted. So that's it for me. Anything else from you?
Yeah, that's all from me too. Very good way to end the night.
All right. Okay. GG, guys. Thank you so much.
Right,
Great
GG.
stuff.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Howler.
Thank
have a
you.
good rest.
See you,
Bye-bye.
man. Bye.